Hello everybody, my name's Mike and I hope you'll enjoy my simple method for solving the Rubik's Cube. First, let me explain how the algorithms work. So when we look at the cube, the side facing towards you, we go by the center color. So this would be the yellow side, the green side, orange side, white side, red side, blue side. So if I have the green side facing towards me, this is the front. And so to turn the front clockwise, we'd say F, and counterclockwise, F prime. So F, F, F prime. The right side would be R, R, R prime, counterclockwise. The top side we say U, U prime. Left side, L, because that's clockwise, and L prime. Those are all the moves you need to know to solve the cube. So the first algorithm is called the right switch, and that involves the right side and the top side. So we go R, up, R prime, up prime. And that takes this corner piece and moves it down here. So again, right, up, right prime, up prime. It's pretty simple. We use this one a lot. And the opposite side is the second algorithm, which is the left switch. And we start left going counterclockwise, up counterclockwise, left clockwise, up clockwise. So like that. And it moves this one down here. The third algorithm is involved when you make a yellow cross, and that goes front, right, up, right prime, up prime, front prime. The fourth algorithm is when you're orienting the cross, and that one goes right, up, right prime, up, right, up, up, right prime, up. The fifth algorithm is orienting the corners after you've oriented the cross. And that one goes up, right, up prime, left prime, up, right prime, up prime, left. And the final algorithm is to solve the corners, and that one is up, right prime, right. With those algorithms, you can solve the cube in about 2 minutes. Now let's take a look at the cube, and we're going to do step 1, which is called make a daisy. Make a daisy involves having the yellow side center with 4 white center pieces. It doesn't concern the corners, so if the corner is white or not white, it doesn't matter. And for this one, you don't need an algorithm. You just use sort of common sense. So you move a white one there, move a white one there. I see this one. Got one more to get. Where is it? It's over here. So I move it up there. So I've got my daisy. Step 1, make a daisy. Complete. Okay, now we're going to move on to step 2, which is make a white cross. So to make a white cross, we're going to make a white cross on the bottom. And not only that, but we're going to match the centers. So to do that, after you've made your daisy, pick any side of your daisy. I'll pick this orange one. And you match the center by turning the bottom until it's the same color. Then you take that side and turn it 180 degrees. So now it's on the bottom. You can see it there, part of the cross. Then go to the next one. Oh, it's already matched, so we turn it 180 degrees. Again, it's already matched, 180 degrees. They're not always matched. If they're not, you just simply turn it so it does match, 180 degrees. Okay, and that gave us the white cross. Not only did it give us the white cross, but the center pieces are also matched up, which will be very handy as we're solving our cube. Okay, now we're going on to step 3, which is solve the white side. We've made the daisy, we've made the white cross. Now to solve the side, we need to put the corner pieces where they belong. So first you do is you look at any side. You have the white on the bottom, so keep it on the bottom. And any side, you look for a white one first. The white ones need to go down here. And where do they go? For example, this one is orange, blue, and white. So it needs to go between the orange and the blue. So that one needs to go down here. So what you do is you put it over the piece, over the place you want it to go. And you match the center. So the white goes down here. The other color, you match it to the center. And then you have that centerpiece facing you. If it's on your left side, you just do a left switch, which is the second algorithm, and it'll pop it in there like that. Then we'll do another one. Okay, here's another one. So this one was already matched, but what I want to do is take this other side, the green, and match it to the center. I don't want this. I don't want that. Oh, nor do I want that. I want green, green. So I match that. Now with the center matching side facing me, it's on the right side. So I do the right switch to pop this in. And it's in. Here's an interesting one. A piece is in, but we need to pop it out. To pop a piece out, simply do the right switch. There, we popped it out. Now we want to put it back in. Now this time, it's facing up. So we can't put it in one time. We have to do the multiple right switches to get it in. So let's try that. It wants to go in here. Or actually, where does it want to go here? It's the blue-green one, sorry. This goes between the green and the red. Green and red. So if I pop it in with the right switch, you'll see that it's not oriented properly. So what you do is you just do the right switch again, and then do it again. So after repeating the right switch like that, it reorients that piece. The right switch will put the piece down and reorient it every time you do it. Now we have one last one. It's going to be a similar case. It's facing up, so it's not going to go in one, so we'll have to probably do 2. I'll do a right switch, and I'll do another right switch. Okay, so I guess it's 3, 3 right switches. And now you can see that the white side is solved. And the center pieces are still matched up. So we're going to move on to the next stage, which will be to solve these. Oops. The next stage will be to solve these. And after you solve these 4 pieces, you'll have 2 layers. Okay, we're on step 4, which is to solve the middle layer. In order to solve the middle layer, you have to find the pieces that go into these 4 positions. So what you do is you look at the 2 colors of the middle. So, for example, between the red and the green, we have to find the piece that has red and green, which happens to be here. When you find the piece, if it's in the top, match up the center colors. So the red and the red. That's red and green. You don't want that. You want the red and the red. Then you decide, does this piece need to go to the left or to the right? We look at this one, and we can see that the green is on the right, so this needs to go down there. In order to do that, we put this on the opposite side. We put it away on the left side, and we'll do the right algorithm. The right algorithm, then we turn the cube. We did the right algorithm, so we're going to take that right side and turn it towards you. And you want to put this white one back where it goes. It's on your left side, so you do the left algorithm. And what that does is it puts the piece and that piece back. Okay, let's try it again. Let's see here. Here's a piece. It's blue and orange. Where does that one go? Between the orange and the blue. So we match the blues. Now this time it's on the other side. We want it to go to the left. So we move the top to the opposite side. And then we do the left algorithm. Turn the left side towards us. And then we do the right side algorithm to get that right one down there. And we can see that both pieces are back where they belong. Here's an interesting case where the piece is where we want it, but it's oriented the wrong way. So in order to get that out, you do a right algorithm, turn that right side towards you, do a left algorithm, and now you've popped that piece out, so it's in the top. So then we move so that the greens match. We know it needs to go to the right side, so we'll move this one to the opposite side. We'll do a right algorithm, turn the right side towards us, and do a left algorithm. And there we go. We've got one more to solve, which is this one. The blues are matched. We need to put it on the right side. So we move it to the opposite side. We do a right algorithm, turn the right towards us, do a left algorithm. There we go. We now have 2 layers. Okay, we've just completed step 4, which was to solve the middle layer. And now we have to create a yellow cross on the top. And here's a part where you have to look at the cube, and there's a couple of variations, maybe 3 variations. You might have a yellow dot like this. This doesn't matter. You might have like a little L shape. You might have 3 in a row, a line, or you might have a yellow cross. If you already have a yellow cross, just skip this step and go to step 6. If you have a dot, a line, or an L, you do the following algorithm. Now the L, sorry, with the dot it doesn't matter. With the line, if the line goes this way, you're good. Don't have the line going like this. Turn it so it's horizontal, not vertical. If you have an L, like I do here, you want the L to be in the top left. So you don't want the L like this, or this, or this. Turn it so it's the top left. And then the following algorithm, which is for the yellow cross, involves front, right, up, right prime, up prime, front prime. And what that does is it gives me that line that I was talking about. Had I started from here, I would have gotten to the L. So it kind of goes in order from dot to L to line. Now that I have the line, I do the same algorithm. I don't want the line this way. I need it horizontal. So I go front, right, up, right prime, up prime, and front prime. And there you can see we have solved the yellow cross, and we still have our 2 layers. The next step will be to orient the cross so that all of these are matching. For example, these are matching, but these are not. We want the red one there. Okay, we are on step 6. We have completed making the yellow cross, and we want to orient the yellow cross so that all these center pieces match up. And there's a couple of situations here. If you have them already oriented, you can skip this step. That happens sometimes. But like this often happens as well, where two of them are oriented. And in this case, what you do is you try to get it so that, see how I just turned that so that only one side is matching. These are all not matching. Then I'm going to do the algorithm that'll switch these around. And this one goes like this. How does this go? It goes, okay, right, up, right prime, up, right, up, right prime. Here's a special case when you're trying to orient the colors of the yellow cross. Generally, you'd want to do the algorithm with just one matching and then the others not matching. And you sometimes have that. You also might have these two matching and those two not matching. If that happens, just turn it once and you'll be able to do the algorithm. But in this case, this is a special case where opposite sides are matching, and so the algorithm won't work. And what you have to do is, if you turn it once or twice, we have the green and the blue matching, but if we turn it twice, we'd have the orange and the red matching. So there's always opposite sides matching. To remedy this situation, you take the opposite sides and have one on your left and one on your right. And then you do the algorithm, the same algorithm. And after you do it, it'll undo this situation. So I'll do the algorithm now. It's right, top, right, top, right, top, top, right. And now I've done the algorithm. So now I'll switch this and we'll have the blue matching, but not matching, not matching, not matching. And so now we can do the algorithm and it'll work. And so now we have the matching side, the only matching side facing me. And I'll do the algorithm again. Right, top, right, top, right, top, right. And now you can see that all the colors are matching. Okay, we are on step 7. We've made the yellow cross already and we've oriented the sides. Now we have to get the corners where they belong. And what you do is you inspect the cube first to see if any of them are where they belong. The orientation doesn't matter, but the location does. So, for example, red and green shouldn't be here. It should be between. It should be here. Yellow, orange and green also needs to be here. So this one, here's one that is where it belongs. The orange and the blue, it just needs to be reoriented. So if you have one that is where it belongs, what you do is you put that in the top right side for you, and you do the orienting the corners algorithm, the 5th algorithm, which is like this. You go up, right, up prime, left prime, up, right prime, up prime, left. And what that does is it moves the other 3 corners around and keeps this one where it is. So it's still where it needs to be, orange and blue. And we can see that this one is now where it needs to be, and it happens to be oriented properly. And this one is as well. If you find that there are still the remaining corners are not in the right location, do it again, same way. And that'll flip them around. Basically, it just takes and every time you do it, it moves these 3 until they're where they belong. But right now we can see that all of them are where they belong. So we're ready to solve the cube on step 8. Okay, we're at the final step here. We've got our yellow cross, centers are matched, the corners are where they belong. Now what we need to do is reorient these three corners. This one is okay. So what you do is you face the side, the top side towards you, and put the one you want to solve on the top right. We're going to solve it, and then we're going to turn just the front and do the next one. And then after we do that, we'll turn the front again and do that one. It's important to remember that, I didn't mess this up, did I? Okay, it's important to remember to, after you solve a corner, not to turn the whole cube, but to turn only the front side. This turning the whole cube is a mistake that I've made, and you basically mess up the whole cube. Okay, so the final algorithm is a simple one. It's just like this. We want this one, we're going to try to reorient it. How do you do that? It goes up, right prime, up prime, right. And you just keep repeating that until it matches its adjacent sides. So again, we'll go oh, there it goes. It matched. Now the rest of the cube looks all messed up, but don't worry about it. So you just hold the rest of the cube steady and turn just the front side clockwise to the next one. And we're going to do the same algorithm. Yep, and it's solved. And the last one is this one. Again, we just turn the front clockwise and we do the algorithm. There we go. And then you just turn it and you've solved the cube.